can I do in outer space? Like, can I get a meteorite to hit me or something like that?
Have you ever considered taking up a hobby?
Is that dangerous?
Well, if you do knitting, sometimes freak accidents do happen on occasion if you try.
I must get myself some of this yarn and needle.
Hey, young fella, and welcome to the knitting club.
So, how many days since the last accident?
Well, we had an accident last week where Granny poked her finger.
It's not so gory as I hoped. I'm sure it's worse than that, right?
Well,
Sign here, please, sir. Oh, you may. Well, that was good. I think we've just found another thing to add to our Deluxe Plus edition, knitting.
Oh, that's great. Can we put my name after it like I founded it?
Okay, Justin's knitting accident. Great.
Capital.
So, what you're telling me is that you want extreme knitting added to the Olympic, sports.
That's correct. I mean, there's nothing that like the populace loves than, somebody to lose a limb, and extreme knitting is definitely one of those sports.
Can you clarify? I've seen my grandmother knit many times, but exactly what do you do in this extreme knitting, or better yet, show me.
Well, essentially, there's the basics. Tackling is allowed, backflips are allowed, stabbing, as long as it's below the neck, had an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul. That was in the juggler.
Come on.
I'm gonna have to give you a yellow blanket if you do not.
That was full-on tackle.
That's right, it's a red scarf.
A red scarf.
Red scarf, you're red scarf, you're out of the game. Sorry, out of the game.
Want some blood? I'll show you blood.
That's another one off my list. Ever since I got this, Suicide Deluxe Plus edition, life's been exciting.
So, Susie, I have a present for your birthday.
Oh, great.
Yo-yo.
A yo-yo.
Yeah.
Well, I had these when I was a kid. Didn't get very far with them.
Yeah, well, you'll see this one's it's made out of styrofoam, so just in case, don't you hurt yourself, so.
Styrofoam, okay.
Oh, God. Oh, no. All right.
Pilot!
All right.
Oh, jeez! Jesus!
I think you got a bit of the string left in your mouth there. Turned out better than I expected. So next year, I think we'll get you maybe a glass of because that sounds like it'd be much safer than styrofoam yo-yo.
Ever since you started getting me these safe presents, my life has gotten more and more dangerous. Remember last year when you got me that life jacket? I practically drowned.
I didn't know it was made of lead. I didn't. Just the guy that was selling me it, I just found him in Chinatown, and he said that it was a good jacket. That they're supposed to be heavy. There's the devices in them.
Nice jacket.
Pure lead.
Well, get your paddle. You say you're supposed to be sitting down, but this will be much funner.
Yeah, extreme canoeing.
Let's go hit that crocodile.
Yeah!
Maybe if it opens its mouth, we'll get some air.
And then I can jump out.
We're
sinking.
I'm sinking!
Lead suits save lives.
glass ball toy.
New lead ball toy.
Crocodiles eat lead.
Crocodile become #1 pet in America.
Children ingest lead balls.
Lead-plated crocodiles and new crates.
I didn't want this for Christmas.
I know.
It's supposed to be made out of lead, Mom.
Listen, they were out of lead crocodiles, okay? You're gonna have to do with the real one.
Oh, you this is the.
Don't kick him, okay? He's soft because he's not made out of a heavy metal. Besides, I heard his bad things. Well, if you weren't pestering him, he wouldn't have bit you, now would you?
Yeah, and that bite would have been much more painful and enjoyable if his teeth were made of pure lead.
Oh, well, sorry to think of bad ball. Here goes your hand.
It's not even like I can't even feel that much. I wanted the lead one.
You just feed the thing, stop pestering it.
What do I feed it? Not lead.
Oh, well, no. I mean, maybe some raw meat or something, whatever the heck real crocodiles
We
eat.
still have the cat.
Here's Snowball right here.
It just looks stupid doing that. Like the lead one's got the cool thing. Where it opens its mouth and the huge scissors come out.
And the flames come out, and you have to turn into something. Yeah, but son, it's expensive. That's a good boy. See, look, he likes me. He's not like calves. That's affection from a crocodile. I don't know sure ones.
You got me a gold diamond ring?
Excuse me, but the students are involved in a 30-hour famine. The student leaders involved in that 30-hour famine. I would like to meet you in the office before the dance begins. Please come see Miss Goldie.
30-hour famine.
Now, before we go jumping in the mud, Timmy, make sure you put on your lead rain boots.
Okay, I'm ready.
Your titanium hat, your gold encrusted gloves, your platinum pants.
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking.
I'm sorry, I just thought it was a really bad
I'm
idea.
trying to give a seminar on the proper way to kick a lion in the butt. You keep interrupting me with your blowhorn back there.
Listen, I'll blow my blowhorn as much as I love. Look, it's used for interrupting, it says right there, interrupting lectures. And you should never approach a lion from the front. It'll just eat your legs. What are you thinking?
Who is the expert here on lion kicking?
Maybe I am. I don't know that. You don't know who I am.
You have a PhD in dangerous animal taunts?
No, I.
PhD in lions.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I went to the University of Coolness, and I know how to do this. These kind of stunts in my field. I don't need your interruptions.
Now, son, just looking over your resume, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I know you're really looking forward to coming here at the University of Coolness, but there's really one thing I need to know that's kind of detrimental to you getting in. Do you know any animal taunts? I mean, have you ever thrown a ball, not thrown it to a dog, and it chases after it, and just completely made a fool of it? Have you ever punched a snake in the face?
I can do pretty good whale calls. Is that an animal taunt?
Well, do you know any whale swears, maybe? Whale insults?
No. I really don't like to use profound language.
Look, you have a lot of potential here, but if I don't think you can actually insult an animal proficiently,
So, you're telling